10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Welcome to the LifeScope channel. On your way in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's appreciated as always. So, I heard about this heartbreaking story a few days ago, and I wanted to help bring some attention to it. Zasia Robinson is the mother of 5 children, and for a period of time, she allowed her baby girl, Zhariya, to live with her godmother, Cashapp. So, this child was in her godmother's temporary custody, and she ends up dead. Now, allegedly, Zasia allowed her 5-year-old baby, Zhariya, to stay with the godmother, Cashapp, so she can get a bigger housing voucher or allowance. Once this happened, Zasia regretted this decision, especially since during the course of 4 months when Zasia tried to speak with her child and couldn't get in contact with her. As I was looking more into this story, some things didn't make sense to me, but let's hear from the mother and her sister.
Hey y'all, so I'm Zariya's auntie. This is her mom, Zasia, and we just want to get on here to clear up the whole story real quick and tell everybody what was going on. So, in about August, like the end of the summertime, Cashapp had been asking to get Zhariya, because she was her godmom at the time, so she was asking to get Zhariya, take her on little outings and different events and stuff. So it had started nearing the time for Zhariya to go to school, so they both agreed that Zhariya would go to Cashapp's custody so she can get signed up for school, and, you know, she could be staying there because she was in between placements. So they thought it was in the best interest of Zhariya for her to go to Cashapp's house. So they went to court, and when they went to court, they filed for Cashapp to get temporary custody, not full custody. She was only supposed to get temporary custody.
I'm gonna show y'all. So, hold on. I don't know how y'all can see.
Oh, right. Can you show this? We'll flip the camera. We'll show all the evidence and everything in another TikTok. So, we filed for her to get temporary custody. And at the end of August, my niece was SA'd by somebody that Cashapp had her around and had her associated with whatever. After that happened, a week later, Cashapp went back to the court secretly to file for full custody of my niece so she wouldn't be able to tell her story and tell what happened to her.
This paperwork, this don't even have my signature.
There's no signature from her mom on there, so how did she get custody?
This not my handwriting, booze. Y'all just see my handwriting on this. This and this.
Two different documents.
2 different people.
So after Cashapp filed for her to get full custody, I don't know, some way it was slipped through the cracks that Cashapp was allowed to put her own address for Zay's address. So now that mail was sent from the court was getting sent to Cashapp's address for Zay. So she told her, like, hey, you got some mail or whatever. She said, I'm going to come pick it up. She said, no, I have to serve you in court. We're like, serve her in court for what? The letter was telling her about the court date. So how would you serve me in court if I never knew about a court date? So after she got the mail, after the court date was established and she didn't show up because she didn't know about a court date, full custody was granted to Cashapp.
While I was online, I saw comments about the boy who assaulted this beautiful little girl. He was some 16-year-old that was able to be around her, and I'm like, why? Listen, you can't trust people with your children and sometimes not even in your own family. So why was that boy allowed to be around her? Due to the severe trauma, Zhariya had a ruptured spleen, or so the mom was told. One of the questions I have is, Was the mom not able to pop up on Jinquisha in the beginning, or no? Because if I'm calling to check on my baby and getting the runaround, I'm definitely pulling up. Now, in the short video, Zasia's sister said that Zasia was waiting on placement, and that's the reason for Zhariya going to the godmother's house. And I'm wondering where the other children stayed if she was waiting on housing placement, because there's no way I wouldn't go check on my baby. Although there seems to be a lot of unanswered questions that people may have, what's most important is if everything is how they say it is, then justice for Zhariya is definitely needed. I feel like the more this story gets out, the details will keep coming out on who did what. Zasia said she found out months later that her baby was dead and cremated. Now she is begging to get her daughter's ashes. I don't want to come down on the mother too hard because I can't even imagine losing my baby in a brutal way. Also, this reminds me a little bit of the movie Girl in the Closet with Tammy Roman and Remy Ma. That was based on a true story. Remy Ma was going through hard times, and she let her daughter move in with Tammy Roman, who abused her. Tammy Roman's character moves to another state with Remy Ma's child and keeps her for about 6 years. However, there is a lot going on from the little bit of information I was reading and videos I was seeing that is opening up this story to really look at all of the adults in this child's life. For instance, Zasia's baby daddy is missing, and I am not sure if he is Zhariya's father or not, but that can also add to the stress and trauma as well. Anyway, let me know what you think, and don't forget to like the video. Until next time.